Federal government commences dry season farming in Borno State. Pledges to support 800,000 farmers. Nigerian Air Force pinpoint accuracy strikes shatter high ground terrorist stronghold in Zamfara State. Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board conducts promotion examination for civil servants under Federal Civil Service in Nigeria, Egypt, United States, United Kingdom, and India. Hello and welcome to the news desk at 3 live on NTA News 24. I'm Comfort Amadu and we're live in Abuja. We start with federal government flagging of the 2025 to 2026 wheat dry season farming in Borno State, targeting 800,000 farmers across 16 states. Minister of Agriculture and Food Security Abubakar Kyari said each farmer will be supported to cultivate half a hectare. The minister said that if everything goes as planned, the initiative will produce wheat worth more than 100 billion naira.
We can design programs, deploy resources, and mobilize institutions, but their successes depends on an enabling environment that only visionary leadership can provide.
State's Governor Professor Umar Zulum appreciated government's intervention towards ensuring farmers enjoy maximum security to produce the food they require the most. He said that under the 2025 wet season farming, most farmers in the state produce food that would last them at least 12 to 18 months.
She or he was able to produce what he can eat himself and his family for the next 1 or 2 years. I visited many local government areas in Borno State, starting from Bola to Waruda to Mongono, and physically interacted with farmers, and we received acknowledgement from them.
6,000 farmers from the state are part of the wheat farming program to cultivate 3,000 hectares. Northeast Development Commission (NEDC) has officially handed oversight for construction of 25 kilometers Alfat overlay road from Buni Yadi to Magsga, leading Yobe, Borno and Adamawa states from the southern flank. During the handing over ceremony, Yobe State Coordinator of NEDC, Ali Ibrahim Abbas, said the project formed part of the Commission's infrastructure development efforts under the Northeast Stabilization and Development Master Plan. Adam Yusuf Ali reports.
During the official handover of the project site, Yobe State Commissioner for Works Engineer Umaru Wakili Dudai reaffirmed the state government's commitment to continuous partnership with NEDC, describing the initiative as a vital step towards improving the lives of citizens. He noted that the project aligns with the state's broader vision of enhancing regional integration, rural accessibility, and overall infrastructure development.
If you took away the Damaturu-Maiduguri road, I think this is the next most important road in the state. Because
the Northeast Development State Coordinator, Professor Ali Abbas, highlighted that the Commission has completed several key infrastructure projects across Yobe State, including the reconstruction of bridges and culverts destroyed by last year's flood. Among them are the completed 2-span bridge along Damaturu-Gujba Road, the ongoing 20-meter single-span bridge on Kaliari Road, and the 2-span 30-meter bridge in Jumbam-Tarmo local government area. Similar bridge projects on Prison Road in Potuskum and Tendari Road are also progressing steadily.
In Yobe State, our governor, His Excellency Governor Malabuni, is working closely with the management of the Northeast Development Commission to provide purposeful infrastructure for the post-recovery development in Yobe State and beyond.
Managing Director of Greenland Multiple Investment Limited, Musa Abubakar Usman, disclosed that his company was awarded 25 kilometers of the Damaturu-Magza Road project. He assured that the company will adhere to project timeline and deliver quality work in line with established engineering standards. These initiatives underscores NEDG's commitment to rebuilding critical infrastructure and strengthening economic connectivity across the Northeast region. In Damaturu, Adam Yusuf Ali, NTA News.
In other news, the Nigerian Air Force Air Component of the Joint Task Force of Operation Fansanyama has achieved a major operational breakthrough following precision air interdiction missions conducted on 14 November at the Sauri Bandit Camp in Safi local government area of Zamfara State. A statement by the Director of Public Relations and Information, Air Commodore Ehime Ejodome, indicates that the mission was undertaken after comprehensive intelligence and surveillance operations confirmed significant terrorist activity and rustled livestock concealed on a high-ground hideout used by criminals as both a defensive position and a logistics hub. Acting on this intelligence, the air component executed multiple coordinated strikes on the identified targets, achieving direct hits that dislodged surviving terrorists attempting to flee into surrounding vegetation, where they were subsequently tracked and effectively engaged. The operation underscores the unwavering resolve of the Joint Task Force and the NAF under Operation Fansanyama to deny terrorists safe havens, strengthen security in Zamfara State, and support wider national efforts to restore lasting peace and stability across the Northwest. Civil society groups must be able to carry out activism that will not be detrimental to patriotism, security, architecture, and national development. Commissioner of Police Jumo stated this during a parley with civil rights advocates at the State Police Command in Lagos, from where Musa Toliat reports.
It's been 5 years since the violent NSAS protest brought untold destruction of lives and property on Lagos, and security architecture was also not spared. The visit to the police command by Dr. Segun Awusoya, who is one of the early advocates of campaign against police brutality, nicknamed NSAS, underscores the need to build mutual understanding between the police and the civil society groups.
A lot of people are into activism for what they are going to get from the grants that they're going to get. You know, they don't understand the position of patriotism in that particular conundrum. We know the costs, of civil disobedience in Lagos State, for example, and we have not yet recovered from the things that have been destroyed right from that period, and will not open our eyes and let police be helpless once again.
We have some of the best officers and one of the best police force in the world. I understand, and we as citizens understand your constraint, but regardless of the constraints that you face on the battle line, you have been able to perform above par. And so I want to commend you all, and I want to ask you to keep doing the great job that you are doing.
Commissioner of Police Olondare Jimoh says the police will continue to work with civil society groups to ensure that no procession in the guise of peaceful protest is allowed to bring needless disruption to public peace.
Where you have left it, we have not shifted about them. Because like I said, we met in the trenches, and it was very tough because we end up having what we had as reform SARS, which was the engine that ended that issue that would have dovetailed into crisis. The Lagos State Police Command will continue to uphold the law within the ambit of the law. We are to respect the law, which we are doing at all time. It is when an environment is secure, that is when the law can equally be properly enforced.
CP Jimoh also reassured residents that the State Police Command is better positioned to keep them safe as they go about their daily lawful engagements. In Lagos, Musa Toliat, NTA News.
A faction of a new Nigerian People's Party has urged the Independent National Electoral Commission to disregard a notice of proposed congresses and convention issued by the Ahmed Ajuji and Mr. Dikbo Olayokun-led National Working Committee of the party. Speaking at a media briefing in Abuja, the NNPP factional National Secretary, Comrade Ogoni Olakusin, Sunday said they do not have the authority to act for the party. He cited the FCT High Court judgment delivered on April 3rd, 2025, which dismissed their suit and affirmed the party leadership under its founder and board chairman Boniface Okechukwu Ani Bonham. And the party, he emphasized, has formally notified INEC of its position and urged the commission to stay clear of what he described as an illegal move.
Repeatedly reiterating it here for the opting time, that the INEC must update the record of the Nigeria People's Party in accordance with the congresses and convention of December 2024 and January 2025.
The Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board, JAMB, has conducted promotion examination for more than 6,000 director-level civil servants under federal civil service across Nigeria, Egypt, the United States, United Kingdom, and India. Chairman of the Federal Civil Service Commission, Professor Adetunji, said this while monitoring the examination process at JAMB's computer-based test center in Kogo, Buhari, Abuja. He expressed satisfaction for the smooth conduct of the exercise.
We have not just met our target. In a significant way, we exceeded it, and we are happy.
What the Federal Civil Service Commission is doing, people will be less apprehensive about using computer, because when I came into the hall, I could see apprehension. But by the time they saw what the instruction and so on, I asked so many of them, any question, they were just smiling.
The exercise marks the first time the Commission is deploying a CBT system for its promotion assessments within and outside the country. You're watching the News Desk at 3 live on NTA News 24. More stories ahead. Stay tuned.
And the National Productivity Order of Merit Award goes to... The only tomato paste manufacturer to win the National Productivity Order of Merit Award by the Federal Government of Nigeria, endorsed by the Association of Private Medical Practitioners of Nigeria. This is an evidence of 100% natural goodness, great quality and great taste. So eat healthy to live longer. Use Arisco tomato paste and products. 100% natural tomato. Better food na correct. Buy now and enjoy up to 20% discount. Arisco tomato paste, the taste of Nigeria.
Baffy Furniture's legendary final sale of the year is here. This festive season, enjoy extra savings on luxury and comfortable sofa sets, modern and functional dining sets, sophisticated and smart bed sets, and our royal collections, classy, premium, and truly exclusive. Shop 10 million naira and receive a complimentary Daisy tea set. Spend 15 million and take home a 65-inch smart TV. Go higher at 20 million and experience unmatched comfort with our exclusive massage chair. Visit our showrooms in Abuja, Lagos, Kano, and Enugu, or shop online. It's big, it's bold, it's unforgettable. It's Baffy Furniture's legendary final sale of the year.
Feel the power of precision, engineered to perfection. Every component is crafted with care, and each design is meticulously tested. From concept to creation, our engineers push the boundaries of technology, seamlessly blending performance and sustainability with a deep commitment to African ingenuity. Introducing the CNG Boss, a remarkable achievement in engineering designed to operate on compressed natural gas, a cleaner and more sustainable fuel alternative. At Innocent Vehicles, we proudly lead the way in creating greener mobility across Africa. And it doesn't stop there. From SUVs to sedans, spacious buses to electric cars, Innocent offers a wide range of models designed to meet every need. Innocent Vehicle, the pride of African roads.
These
Let's start with Kogi State, where the Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo is reiterating his administration's commitment to harnessing the benefit of the Jakarta-Kaduna-Kano gas pipeline project for economic prosperity of the state. He made this known at an interactive forum organized by the Jakarta-Kaduna-Kano Business Development Roadshow in Lokoja on the theme Accelerating Domestic Gas Utilization and Driving the CNG Revolution along the AKK corridor. Ajibola Christopher reports.
Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo noted that Kogi State is a confluence of pipelines, prosperity and opportunities, saying that the Jakarta-Kaduna-Kano AKK gas pipeline, when completed, will give room for investment, innovations and industrial growth in Kogi State and the country at large. Governor Ododo acknowledges the commitment of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to the AKK project, which he says is a testament to his determination to ensure energy shift to cleaner power with a view of repositioning Nigeria as an economic nation.
What Mr. President has done is to make Nigeria a diplomatic and industrial force, a nation that will not only produce gas for its citizens, but also for the entire world.
With Kogi State attracting major investment, Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo says the economy is expanding and the young people are finding gainful employment across emerging sectors, stressing that securing approval for free trade zone will equally transform Kogi State into the commercial nerve center of Nigeria.
Free trade zone is awaiting Mr. President's final approval and declaration. And yesterday, thank God, is a father that is focused. I met with him and he has given enough. And by the Spirit of God, before the end of this month, we'll get that approval for the declaration of that free trade zone and investment.
The government of Nigeria has always been open to gas and recognized gas. But under the leadership of His Excellency Ashwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, this focus on gas for prosperity, on gas for progress, has been taken even to a higher level.
When the AKK pipeline becomes operational, industries can access clean and affordable energy, reduce operational costs, and enhancing competitiveness. Ajibola Christopher, NTN News.
Advocates for child health and vaccine financing are applauding federal government's recent introduction of measles rubella vaccine into the national routine immunization schedule, as well as increased budgetary allocation for immunization programs. However, they're calling for the immediate release of vaccine funds earmarked in the 2025 budget, along with outstanding allocations for 2024 to avert a stockout or vaccine stockout that could leave millions of Nigerian children unprotected. At a meeting of a coalition of civil society organizations championed by the Vaccine Network for Disease Control, women advocates for vaccine access and other partners, the groups warn that delays in vaccine financing are pushing the country toward a national emergency, with over 8 million children at risk of missing life-saving vaccines by nearly or early December.
Despite the commendable approval of 231 billion naira for immunization in this 2025 fiscal year, not a single naira has been released. We're in November. Time is running out, and so our vaccine supplies. If these funds are not released now, the consequences will be devastating. A vaccine stockout is imminent if we do not release pending vaccine funds now.
Releasing funds now can avert future outbreaks, save lives, and reduce long-term health expenditure. Honorable Minister of Finance, our request actions are: we respectfully request the timely release of the approved budget to be disbursed now.
The coalition noted that pending immunization funds threaten to cripple vaccine supply chain. They cautioned that ongoing vaccination campaigns and routine immunization could be disrupted, and failure to meet Gavi co-funding obligations may result in the suspension of all financial support to Nigeria.
Fund for immunization now, and not doing this as a consequence, it cannot wait.
In the outbreaks that we've had in this year and previous years, majority of the children who came down with those diseases were not vaccinated. So the more the stock out, the more children are not vaccinated, the more the risk of the outbreaks.
Chieftain of the People's Democratic Party and former presidential candidate Dr. Gbenga Oluwepo Hashim has donated reusable sanitary pads worth more than 5 billion naira to young girls across the north-central geopolitical zone. At the presentation ceremony in Abuja, the presidential hopeful in 2027, Gbenga Hashim, explained that the initiative was part of his ongoing efforts to support adolescent girls. He disclosed that over 2,000 girls will benefit from the first phase of the distribution, while more beneficiaries would be included in subsequent phases of production and distribution.
This is what we can do as our own token of, and they just have to make sure that they distribute it per state, you know, and you see all the coordinators of the group are here from each state, so to show our own token of interest in their decament. Yeah.
You're still watching the news desk live on NTA News 24. Here's a recap of some of our top stories. Federal government commences dry season farming in Borno State, pledges to support 800,000 farmers. Nigerian Air Force pinpoint accuracy strikes shatter high ground terrorist stronghold in Zamfara State. Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board conducts promotion examination for civil servants on the Federal Civil Service in Nigeria, Egypt, United States, United Kingdom, and India.
This is NTA News 24.
The Oni of Ife, Oba Initon Adeyeye Ogunwusi, and the Council of Yoruba Traditional Rulers have thrown their weight behind the proposed reserved seats for women, assuring Nigerian women of their resolve to spread the crusade to political actors in their domains. The assurance was given during the meeting of the Oni of Ife and Southwest legislators on the special seats bill advocacy, championed by the National Institute for Legislative and Democratic Studies. Details with Joshua Ogunjide.
The gathering marks a strategic intervention that brought together traditional authority, legislative actors, and policy advocates to consolidate momentum for the passage of the special seats bill. It further provides a valuable platform to bridge policy advocacy with traditional leadership.
We will still deliberate, we traditional rulers. We want to talk to our subjects. Our subjects are all in the National Assembly, and we are starting with Southwest.
For NILS, the forum is particularly significant as it aligns with the Institute's mandate to support the National Assembly and State Houses of Assembly in strengthening legislative processes through research, policy analysis, and evidence-based advocacy.
Your Imperial Majesty, the presence of you here in our midst, and as well as the presence of our other Royal Majesties from Southwest, offers a powerful demonstrations of how traditional leadership can complement modern governance structures in driving transformative policy change.
The existing constitutional and electoral frameworks have not yielded equitable gender outcomes, with women currently occupying less than 5% of legislative seats nationally.
Out of 469, that is a 360 in the House of Representatives, you have only 16 women. Then you have, of course, the Senate, only 4 women out of 109. There are so many committees. In 14 houses of assembly in this country, including some of your states, there is not a single woman.
His royal voice, I know that the leaders
people in power, they are listening.
In Abuja, Joshua Ogunjide, NT News.
And that concludes the news at this time. Many thanks for watching. I'm Comfort Amadu.